I gotta ask, did anyone expect any more or less, depending on how you want to look at this, from Newark? Of all places, Newark? Did you really think that this was going to go over the way that you were anticipating it to in Newark?
No. That's crazy. All for that Rona Rona. All for that Rona Rona. We ain't going nowhere. Huh? Extra back up. We ain't going nowhere. They talking about clear this up. We ain't going nowhere. This our hood.
You kind of gotta love the way that I was able to get the first set of footage and then take it directly to my man right here, who's just like, yo, my spirit animal in this entire ordeal and situation.
We don't run nothing down here. Yo, let's go. We ain't going nowhere. It's over for that. We ain't going nowhere. Every time I let niggas see liking me. My niggas be all that word. I'm feeling good. Great, bitch. Run, junkie, run the mud. Nigga run up to get ball. Nigga jump outside the mud. My niggas.
Golly, there's a part of me that will be like, yeah, let's go get him. Let's go get him. Problem is that I'm an adult now, right? Like, yeah, like 10, 15 years, I'd have been out there too. I'm an adult now. And what I recognize is the exact same thing that's happened. They are going to put in even more restrictions, which helps absolutely no one. Let's keep going.
Nowhere on the set. This our hood. Let the break down motherfucker can that. We out here on the set. Man, don't tell me what to do. This my hood. Nigga, this my hood. This my hood. Yeah, we chill. Nigga, what the fuck you talking about? I ain't got
Look at me, America. Look how Tron is living for the city. Every time. They should tell you dick. Every time I see a nigga do that, every time I just think about that scene from Chappelle's show. He's like, look at me, America. Look how Tron is living for the city.
shut up. Don't run nothing. Shut
Oh my God, these people are seriously, let me turn the volume down on this. Cause yeah, we good. But the deal is that this doesn't help as much as I would love to be out there with them. Like, yo, I ain't worrying about none of this. Cause hold on, real quick. Just so you guys don't think I'm not paying attention to this, right? Bang, here we go. Come on over here. So I'm paying attention to, how this is playing out, the numbers, right? And I was informed on a previous video, the video that I did last night, that I actually lowballed the worldwide population by about 3 billion. So it came up like 7.5 billion. It is what it is. I don't think that's a number we'll ever accurately truly have due to the amount of smashing that takes place throughout the world. But I mean, just comparably speaking, right? This is a little over 250,000 cases, just cases, and that's we're at 11,885, which compared to the gigantic number, just pragmatism, guys. That's my whole thing. That's what I do. But as we now know, the mayor of Newark, because I think this is over on Grafton, the mayor of Newark, Ross Baraka, said he's going to do a 11:30 briefing and introducing even more restrictions now, as this has actually gone rather viral and people are all over the internet, and a lot of female, like, that's the thing, man, like, should never gave these chicks internet, man, because they could just sit there and cry and complain about situations that really ain't got nothing to do with them. I mean, if they want to be out there on Grafton and according to the media, put themselves at such great risk, the babies and everything else like that they don't give a shit about any other time of the year. Like honestly, this is the thing that kind of irritates me, right? Because it's not like unless you saw it, like, without you seeing it, you wouldn't care that it was happening. Let's be real. You don't care about these people at all. It just gives the government, right? Like, what it does is it gives government the more ability to sit there and introduce more restrictions. And that's where these type of scenes, that's where they become counterproductive, which is part of the reason why, as frustrated as I am by the lack of being able to go out to work and the like it's like, what am I going to do? I'm going to sit here and try to make things worse. Why did I just go off like that? That's weird, but there's nothing too odd on my what's the name? There we go. I have a very plain phone setup. Either ways, either ways though, like all it does is permit these guys to put even more restrictions on us, which is why, as I don't tell people what to do, how to handle them, or anything else like that. But personally, this is now counterproductive. And it increases the authoritarianism that I'm seeing, because there's this whole online outcry from, the gynocentric amongst us that, think with that feminine brain. So it's like, so they'll sit there and they'll trip. They take it as an that like their emotions are taking over, and unfortunately being guided by emotions isn't that great. And there's also videos out now with military tanks going through NYC and other spaces. You wouldn't be too surprised to see them in Newark. Why? Because uh, Jesus Christ, guys, I don't know how to explain this to you, but we're ultimately like autonomous slaves in this country. I hope you realize that. And what's happening now is masses coming and cracking the whip extra hard, way more than the usual what's the name that we don't see, the usual controlling that we don't see, right? Like at least that's what it feels like from my position, because I believe in freedom over damn near anything. I believe in freedom over security, without question. Like you don't even have to ask me twice. But unfortunately, the powers that be right now don't. They don't care about your freedoms. We gotta protect the babies and all this other stuff, instead of treating people like the adults that we should have been nurturing in this country all this time. But, with welfare comes infantilization now, doesn't it? When you rely on the government for so much of, what you got going on, there's no need until there is a need. There's no need to care about free speech. There's no need to care about, your freedom, not having restrictive movement, until boom, there is. So this type of stuff doesn't help. It really doesn't. I'm not sitting here praising it. I did say, yeah, dude's my spirit animal, because ultimately what I love to, yeah, bruh, you ain't going nowhere. This my hood. Yes, all day, without question. But do I see how counterproductive it can be? Yeah, and that's one of the things that, that level of thinking, that thinking beyond just how I feel, and into, what's best for not just me, but those around me. Someone would hope it'll eventually take over for all, right? Either ways, guys, that's it. I'm done with this topic for the day. I have another. This is not going to be like a 4 upload day. It's going to be a 2 upload day. I've woken up with a little bit of a sore mouth. My wisdom tooth has to come out. So there's going to come a day in the coming weeks that I'm not going to be able to speak for much. But hopefully I'll have some. I'll probably plan ahead and do some videos before that. But this is the only video that's going to be featuring this stuff today, because there's just, there's other videos that I've had on my brain for a while that I want to get to. But this stuff right here, it really is like the most pressing news of the day. And whereas, as much as like A, how did you not see this coming? Because this is what Newark is. And B, my guy, now you got to look for the pendulum to swing the other way. And they're going to be like, and that's exactly what they're doing in about an hour or so. So they're about to announce them. So, ultimately nobody wins. And except for the government, who now feel that they have the authority to, just tell you how to live your life, and open and really shortchange your money. And I'm not a fan of the times that we're living in right now. I'm really not. But what can we do, right? So with that being said, we're going to bring this one to an end. All the internet stuff. If you liked it, toss it a like, dislike, go ahead, do that too. Nobody's scared of you. Sub if you enjoy my fantastic voice and you want to get videos like this every single day. Share, because sharing is caring. And YouTube and BitChute and like aren't the biggest fans of your boy over here for very obvious reasons. Bang the bell for notifications and speak. Let me know. What do you guys think in the comments? This is, like I said, spirit animal, man. I love it. I love it. But I'll also see where this is not the smartest of things to do. If you disagree, that's what comment section's for. And until the next one.